It's very nice looking, and it is definitely fair to say that the old Scorpio was not nice looking. The front of it was great. The back of it looked like it had been beaten by a shambok. Papa! 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 Papa!
Dear Mr. Mahindra, my favorite CEO, I recently started a family and came on holiday in your new Mahindra Scorpion. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not right. Dear Mr. Mahindra, my favorite CEO, I recently started a family and came on holiday in your new Mahindra Scorpio N. And I was wondering, if this video gets 1 million views, will you buy me one of these? I'll tell you why. Because in this video, those million watchers are about to learn that the Toyota Fortuner now officially is an overpriced piece of...
Guys, I don't know how many times I have to say this. I seriously don't. But I'm gonna say it again because it's absolutely true. It's 2 for the price of 1. Literally pure facts. This is a fact. You can buy this, the Scorpio N, for 590,000 Rand. The equivalent Toyota Fortuner. The cheapest I found was 872, I think, 872,000 Rand. Check it up here. That's the cheapest equivalent that I've found. That means that you can buy this Scorpio N, top of the range, 4x4, everything that you want, and then buy another Mahindra, okay? You can buy yourself a Bucky for the same price as a Toyota Fortuner. Now, I don't know how much money you earn or how much money you inherited, but bro, it's 2 for the price of 1, based purely on that very fact, on the maths of it. This is better value than anything else you can buy. It surely is. If you don't care about cars, if you don't care about name brands, if you don't care about the legacy of brands and how they've matured in the South African environment, if you want an unbelievably safe, 5-star, right? 5-star level safe off-roader that's massively spacious, a 7-seater for your family, that cruises like an absolute angel, then you have to be considering this. You have to be considering it. If you aren't, then what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. You have to be considering this. It's so unbelievably good in so many ways.
Except, in one very strange way, it isn't.
One other odd quirk I want to comment on is the color of these imitation leather seats. Having imitation leather is one thing, but what's going on with this color? Now, I once test drove a Toyota, I can't even think of the name, but I'm going to put the video right here, and I called that Toyota cuck brown, because that's the color of it, cuck brown. This over here is cuck brown, the color. So that really, if I bought this, I absolutely, and I genuinely would consider buying this. I really, really would. But I would change the seats immediately and get it covered in real leather, and certainly not cuck brown leather.
Except, of course, if this video gets 1 million views, and of course Mr. Mahindra gives me this car for free, which I absolutely would love so much. So I will not change any leather whatsoever, and I'll love it just the way it is.
No matter how many times I drive a Mahindra, I say it over and over again, this engine is so effortless, it's so sublime. It's sublime, it really, really is. Other motors can feel really strained, okay? Can feel, the 2-liter bi-turbo in the Ford Ranger, for example, feels strained. It does what it needs to do, but it feels strained. This one feels like it's so easy to drive. It just wants to glide you along. It's fantastic. It's 128 kilowatts. Well, 128.6, might I say. 400 newton meters of torque, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful engine, and it doesn't get enough love, this M-Hawk. It really, really doesn't get enough love. Makes a big difference having the Sony setup for the speakers. It resembles the old Scorpio in the interior. This like sort of square dashboard. That's very Mahindra, and it's definitely fair looking. It really is. Ah yeah, die Weskus. Now, it's also got low range, which is good news. So I'm going to try it out right now. Four-wheel drive low. Here we go. Okay. Nothing too strenuous at all. But easy. That's a very good word for the Scorpio N. Scorpio to the power of N. Scorpio N squared. Easy. Easy. Everything about this car except for its name is easy. Isn't that a wonderful thing? It really is. Everything about this car except for its name and these unbelievably horrible imitation leather seats is easy. That is really cool. I like it a lot. On my way back now, driving from the beach. Sunset, beautiful. There's one thing that I really want to mention is it's very comfortable. This driving position is very commanding. The sort of view from the cabin it's really spacious. And in particular, these seats are very good. I'm very sensitive to seats. I have a very sensitive back. And it really is, I love sitting on top of the car, looking down on a square bonnet. It's very, very cool. I really, really like that. Those small things mean a lot to me.